peace, and power. How do? Salute, peace, and power. What's going on? I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows a divine mind shows all things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Woo! Peace and power. Peace and power. Excuse me. To the people that struggle. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversation, comments and concerns, questions and answers, building and destroying. This is your space, a space of love, a space for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Love, hella right. This is a space of justice, a space of self and saviors, a space of truth, a space where we are working on a united path towards what? True liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Please keep all funding information, hashtags, green screens, apps with cash pals that pay grams, that have money, unions that are Western. Damn it, send a red cup. Yeah. Blue cup, ring the bell. Damn it, pass the collection. Play this Fish Friday night. Ooh, Fish Friday night, and it's hot. Yes. It's a war going on outside. Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until you on the late news. Don't wait until you make CNN. Damn it. Don't wait until you make the news apps. Man, get you some help. Get you some help. By the time the police is on you, it's too late. Damn it, you're going to jail. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book an assessment. Stop sending each other out with tents on. Stop cutting up in front of the family when y'all keep noticing y'all ain't invited to the cookings. Y'all not invited to the gatherings, to the get-togethers. Y'all need help. Okay, the kids is embarrassed. Get y'all some help. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse, consultation, and counseling, please book an assessment. Learn the warning signs and behaviors that should alarm you. Characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness levels. Who's that? Peeking through my window. Pow! Huh? Places, conversations, events, peoples. Okay? That should have you on high alert. Remember, with this information, the life that you saved could be your own. God diggity dog it, boy, it's hot. What you said now? It's hot now. God dog it, it's hot in the city. Ooh-wee. But y'all should be home. Yeah, y'all should be home. It's late night. The news is off. Damn it, you ain't got nothing to do. Your belly full, your feet up. It's time for class, damn it. So tag your peoples. Tag your classmates. Tell them to come. These are the ones you don't miss. These are the ones that be on the quiz. Who we got to tag? Woo, we got to tag some ballers, y'all. Yeah, we got to tag some ballers, y'all. Somebody tag Trevor Ariza. And all the chicken heads and all the basketball wives, all of the goddamn tricks. Tag them. Tell them to come to class. Tell them to come to class. Yeah, tag them. We got some questions. Somebody tag Raekwon. Yeah, the chef. Wu-Tang is for the children. Why you criticizing their music? Nah, tell Ray to bring his ass to class. Come on, Ray. Get your ass to class. Yeah. Woo-wee. Tell him to come to class, god diggity dog it. Yeah. Special ed too. Yeah, special ed. Come to class, special ed. I'm trying to figure out why you around here looking like Thurgood Marshall on them. That don't match. Special ed, come to class. Yeah, we got two wild ones out here, y'all. Somebody running around sniffing grippers again. Tag him and this other dude is pulling out his money, pulling out his little wedgie on New York City subway trains. Whose mans is that? Tag them too. Yeah, they got to come. And while we at it, let's see who's in class, y'all. God damn it, who's in class? Let me see. You know, it's after 11:30. My eye is bad. Okay? Who's that? Guns and gloves, first in class? God diggity. What up? Dust Fro, what's going on? Philly, Chris, Threats, Philly, get your mans. Your man's Umar's wildin'. Philly in the building. What up? 1, 2, 3 in class. First in class. Oh, lovely lady. Angel, what up? Pam, Philly's in the boy. Philly being here so thick and early. Pam Woods in the spotty spot. Charles, what up, Charles? Ooh, Mrs. Reels up in the spot. We see you. What's up, Mrs. Reels? Yeah. Eric Carlos, Riverwalk. Boy, if it's a $1.05 here, boy, I know the Riverwalk, I know San Antonio, I know your grippers was sweating. I know it was about $1.80 out there. What up, Eric? Frank, what up, Frankie? East New York in the building. Yeah, we see you. Who that? Hakim Peace, what up? Tierra the Youngin', what up? South Jersey in the spot. Moo, what up, Moo? The D's in the house. Ken Williams, what up? We see you. Listen, I don't know what's going on with special ed. We gonna figure it out, though. Snook the Bear with my green apples. What up, Snook Bear TV? What up? Let's see who else. Bushhead, what up? Versace Broccoli, what up? Who that? Sean Jenkins, what up? Think for yourself, what up? Rick Gatlin, what up? Andrea Jones, what up? We see you. Neve Buck, what up? Shane L.A. Came here. What up, the first responders, Canada? The Great North is up in here. Yeah. Rodney, what up, Rodney? Zone 864 TV, what up? CR Profit Getters, what up? Soap. Oh, man, intellectual Soap is up in the spot. What up, Soap? GB, what up? C Blaze, my sniper. Yeah. Always see you. Who else up in here? George Johnson. God diggity dog. Merklo, what up? Geechee. Ooh-wee. Love over money. We see you. What up? God diggity dog. If they in class late night. Oh, Johnny Boyd is in the spot. Y'all, what up? What up, Johnny? What up? Oh, shit. G-Rock. God damn it. West Coast. West Side. What up? They in the building, y'all. Okay, Max, you know it. 55. God diggity, God damn it. 55 for Max. Write it down. Get him, C-Blaze. Max be playing. He failed already. Max got about a 36 average for the year. Yeah. Cool K Kang, what up? TT Santiago's in the building with 55. God dug it, you dug it. You got her. Got her, y'all. Yeah, we got her. Okay, what's going on, y'all? Y'all know what it is. Fish Friday. Did you get your fish? Did you get your fish? Did you cook your fish in this 100-degree heat? I want to know if y'all kept it official. I want to know if y'all kept it official. Because, damn it, I got pictures. I got the proof. Did y'all keep it official and fry that fish tonight? Huh? I want to find out who really be celebrating the Fish Friday. Did y'all cook the damn fish? Did you fry it, damn it? Was you sweating in front of the stove tonight? If you wasn't, then you ain't ready for this class. You in the wrong class. If you wasn't sweating and people looking in the kitchen like, I hope none of that sweat fall in that fish grease. If they wasn't talking about you like that, then you ain't really for this class. If you ain't keep it official and fry that fish when it's a buck and change outside, then you ain't about that life. I don't want to hear from you. If you up in here and you done put fish in the microwave and all that shit, or you had chicken tonight, we ain't rocking with you. You out of here. You out of here. Yeah. Yeah. We ain't playing. We ain't playing. We burning that fish. Any God damn it. What the hell was that? See? Told you I hate summertime. It's hot. All type of shit running around. Squirrels and bullshit. And what the hell was that? A centipede? God damn it. See? That's why I don't go to Florida and shit like that. All type of shit running around. God diggity dog it. What's going on? The Gressler's in the building. Yeah. See? See, y'all? Oh! God damn it, where's the light? God damn it! What the hell happened? I know I paid my bill. What's going on here? Oh, shit. Let me get my shit together. God damn it. I'm all over the place. See, it's the heat. I keep telling y'all I'm getting old. I can't function in the heat. Shit got my mind wiry. Anyway, let's get started, damn it. Let's get started. All right? Now I know what y'all want me to start on, but I ain't gonna start on that. I'm gonna wait for that. Okay? I got to get to this Trevor Ariza shit, cause this got me feeling the ways on many different accords. I feel the ways about this. Not because I haven't heard it before, but because of the breakdown. Because of the breakdown, and because how matter of fact everybody involved is with where this shit went. Okay? Yeah. I'm not understanding it. I really, when you come from a space of struggle, when you come from a space of building, when you come from a space where children are involved, where you took your vows, where you did all this ritualistic practice to end up like this? Nah. Mm-mm. Nope. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure the numbers out. This is ugly. Ugly. Now, if you don't know who he is, and maybe a lot of the Queen comrades may not. Trevor Ariza is a former NBA star, okay? Because I know some of the Queen comrades, they not in the sports. This is an intelligent group. They may not be in the sports like that, okay? And they may not be the loose groupie type, so they don't know. You don't know who that is, TT? Don't worry about it. You be sleeping class any damn way. You don't know who too many people are in here. Because you don't bring your ass to class. We gonna fix that, though. You gonna be in school all summer. Now, okay? He played on the Lakers. He been to the finals. He been through playoffs. He done, listen, he is not a slow leak. Okay? Yeah, he's not a slow leak at all. But again, he's not somebody that y'all will recognize if y'all don't follow sports. Ghoster, what up, Ed Ghoster? Much appreciation for funding the war effort. Let's not forget it's Fish Friday. It could turn into Shrimp Saturday if you act right. Okay? Now listen, here's your average baller who made millions. Okay, like I said, he's been on championship teams. Very good player. But again, out of the limelight, you wouldn't know. Okay? But the story is simple. And it's an ordinary story of married, baller, things didn't work out, divorce. Okay? Divorce or breakup. Listen, classic tale. Okay? However, this man is claiming that he's broke. And it might be. That's not for me to know the truth on or anybody else. But we do wonder about how these people who are supposedly signed these contracts worth upwards in the tens of millions, some of them hundreds of millions. You understand? We saying, damn, we would never go broke. We would be straight for life with that type of bread. Not so. Not so. Many of them end up twisted, trying to find a way to make ends meet. But in this case, I just couldn't get around the numbers, man. Something just bothers me about it. So let's get to it. Former NBA star Trevor Ariza, who earned over $116 million during his time in the league, revealed his dire financial situation in divorce court. Okay? Trevor, who's 39, whose last season in the NBA was 2022. That's only 3 years. Really, 2. Filed an emotional declaration as part of his plea to modify the child support he pays his ex-wife, Bree Anderson. Okay? Trevor agreed to pay Bree $14,000 per month in child support. He said the amount was based on his income at the time. Now, listen, I don't care what my income is. Ain't nobody worth no $14,000 a month. I don't give a damn what it is. I don't care what we doing. When it's time to breeze, It's time to breathe. 14 grand a month. Now again, we're going to go through the numbers, and some people may say the old classic tale. Yeah, when you don't have it, you don't know what it's like. That may be true. But I do know what it's like to live without it. I do know that. And I do know that 14 grand? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's go. He says, since the judgment was entered, there has been a material change in our custodial arrangement that significantly impacts my financial obligations. That means that since that shit popped off, his bread done got funny. Yeah. His money done got real funny around here in 3 years. 2.5, really. Okay? Shit got funny. Now, again, people talk that talk. When you got it like that, you got it like that. Just certain things cost a little bit more, yak, and all this other weird shit. But now, they never stop and think that your ass ain't gonna be playing ball forever. Not football, not baseball, not basketball, not tennis ball, nothing. That at certain times or at a certain time, it's gonna end. So them big heavy checks ain't gonna be there. Do you understand? So I don't know who advises these dudes. I don't know. I don't know what these women who wasn't getting it like that are thinking and believing, but to each his own. This is the same story over and over again. Listen, this broad just banged Dwight Howard, only with him 6 months. And she told me she want half of his shit. Listen, listen, I've never, and I've been around the world, don't want to toot my own horn, but man, I done been around. And I tell you, I have never, ever smelt, felt, saw anybody worth no 14 grand a month. I'm telling you, for real, for real. And I've been around some beautiful people. Lord, I've been around some beautiful women folk. They ass ain't get $14 a month out of me. I tell you that shit right now. Guarantee you that. Better ask around. Have I taken some monthly? Oh yeah. Don't worry about forgiving. Nah. Listen, let's continue. He listed himself as an unemployed, retired professional athlete. He said the last year he filed taxes was 2022. Trevor listed his average monthly income as zero, a donut. Zero, a donut. You understand? How you, listen, damn it, how you get a donut? A bagel. He said he pays around $10,000 a month in child support for other children and $4,000 that he pays in spousal support. Spousal support. Huh? Spousal support. He listed his cash and checking accounts as negative $230,000. He said his real property was worth negative $4.7 million. Listen. Yo, listen, man, listen. Do you hear me? I want y'all to hear me now. He hasn't had no bread. He ain't paid taxes since 2022. However, child support and spousal support. First of all, when we out, we out. We out. Spousal what? Spousal support? Support what? Shit. Your ass better figure it out. Yeah. You better figure it out. I'm telling you. We not going that route. We not doing that. No. No. Nah. We not doing that. We not doing that. You understand? Trevor listed his monthly expenses as $37,008. He said he spends $18,850 on his mortgage, $458 a month on maintenance. Now, I don't know. Listen, if that mortgage is on one property, if you saying you paying almost $19,000 on mortgage, what did you buy? What kind of space is this that your mortgage is $19,000, but only $458 on maintenance? That's what's weird to me. I remember Evander Holyfield saying he was spending something like 20 grand a month on maintenance. So how the hell you spending $19,000 on a mortgage, but only $458 on maintenance? You live somewhere, your space don't have no grass or nothing. It's all concrete. There's no landscaping that needs to be done. Anyway, I'm not going to stay on that. But me, $18,000 to live, to lay my head in something, that shit is utterly insane. Utterly insane. It's stupid to even go into closing believing that, like, man is 39. When he was balling, when he was getting to it, what made, am I stupid? Don't they have deeds and mortgages? Don't they have a time frame on that shit? Is it 30 years, 20 years? And you looking at the clock and you saying, well, damn, I ain't going to be playing 20, 25 years from now. How am I going to maintain this $18,000, $19,000 a month mortgage without playing ball? Right? Okay. Listen now. He says he spends $2,000 on healthcare expenses, $2,000 on groceries. What the hell y'all eating? $1,000 on utilities. I could attest to that shit. That's definitely within reason. If you got a big ass spot. $600 on his phone, $500 on laundry. I'm trying to figure this out because he ain't the flyest motherfucker. He's not the flyest dude out. So $500 on his laundry, Where the hell you washing? If you got a $19,000 mortgage, you ain't got a wash machine and dryer in your house? In that mansion? You coming to the laundromat with me? Nigga, you paying $500 on laundry and you in the laundromat with me? Then my laundry only costs $20 a week. I may pay, shit, $80 for the month. And I'm going every week. Okay, my detergent, that shit lasts about 4 washes. $500 on laundry? The fuck is you washing? You ain't been playing ball no more, so you ain't washing your white socks and all that. You ain't got no job. You said you were retired, so you in the crib. What the hell is you washing for $500 a month? But anyway, we gonna get to, because after he said, check it now, after you listed 500 in laundry, because this is why it don't make sense to me, y'all. He only spending $500 a month on clothes. $500 a month on clothes. But you got $500 in laundry bills. So maybe, and maybe they mean cleaners included when he say laundry. Okay, I'm gonna say that. Maybe he take his little shit to the cleaners on the rag. Because you got to have a washer and dryer in that damn $18,000 a month mortgage. Says spend $2,000 on education, $4,300 a month in auto expenses, and he got a $3,300 car loan a month. So I don't know what you driving, because every day, all day, I know y'all NBA dudes got A1 credit. So what car costs $3,300 a month? Y'all go and get the deal. When y'all go to the dealer, y'all get the rebates, y'all get all that shit. Y'all get the sticker price on the commercial that we don't get because our credit is twisted. So if y'all paying $8.99 for an Infinity or some shit, y'all getting $8.99 a month. What car is he driving that costs $3,300? When you ain't in the league no damn more. You don't know you should have supposed to put that shit back? What you got? You got the Bent? What you got? The Porsche Jeep? What you got? You ain't put that shit back? When she said she leaving, she out of here. Y'all know what that shit mean. Y'all know what it mean. When they say they leaving, they out of here, they going straight to the lawyer. So how your ass get stuck with all that? Let's continue. In his declaration, Trevor said their son Tristan has been residing primarily in his care since December 2023. Good job. He said, while the judgment provides for equal parenting time, in reality, his ex, Bree, has not exercised her scheduled custodial time with their son. He also added, she does not pick him up on her designated days, nor does she make an effort to have any meaningful relationship with him. So now you snitching. Yeah, you snitching. But I get it. Do what you got to do because your finances is tapped. So now he's snitching. That's what it is. Call it what you will. When people are acting in concert of a crime and one or both start telling the authorities on the other, that's snitching. Y'all had that baby together or those kids together. Y'all was married together. I seen the pictures. Y'all was going to the red carpet. That's your co-defendant. Stop snitching. Okay, now you telling. Let's continue. He said, I have assumed full responsibility for his care. which includes providing a stable home, meals, clothing, transportation, and other necessities. As you should, because you his pa. Yeah, you his pa. When we was watching Little House on the Prairie, Pa was taking care of everything. Pa was fighting bears. Pa was killing deers, bringing that deer meat. Pa was fishing. Pa was building another cabin. Pa was doing everything. Everything. So that's what you do. That's what you do as Pa. You take care of everything. Right? Okay, let's continue. In regard to his financial situation, Trevor said, since the judgment was entered, I have actively sought business ventures and opportunities to generate sustainable income. I have explored numerous business deals, partnerships, and investment opportunities, but I have not been able to secure consistent or significant income. Damn. You mean to tell me you get a bagel monthly, you get nothing? Shit. What's really hood? But I saw you. You got rings. You was balling. How you don't have nothing? You can't get nothing. You can't get a podcast going. You can't do nothing. But I get it. This is what you saying to get up out of shit. Let's continue. Trevor said the financial landscape for retired athletes is highly competitive, and my previous source of income has been depleted faster than anticipated. Yeah. Right? Because you bought all that shit. Again, at the word of agents, right? Financial consultants. You trying to keep up with the Joneses. You trying to keep up with the Seinfelds and the Kleinfelds. So your ass got 19,000 in mortgages, right? This is funny style of me because, true, y'all play ball, but come on now. Come on now. Where y'all moving to? Let's continue. His sources of income have been depleted faster than anticipated. Blowing money fast. Excuse me. Due to my inability to secure steady income, I have been forced to rely on withdrawals from my retirement savings to meet my everyday living expenses and financial obligations at 39 years old. At 39 years old, you already tapping up into your retirement. But everybody want to be a baller. Shot caller, 100 rims on an Impala. He explained the financial hardship I am experiencing is significant, and I am struggling to maintain the current support payments while also providing for my own living expenses and that of our son. He added Bree, his ex, received substantial assets in the divorce settlement, which provide her with financial security. These assets include such as real estate, a valuable luxury vehicle, and half of the marital interest in my retirement accounts. See, this is the dumb shit. This is the shit I don't get. Y'all know this is what y'all doing when you go down the aisle. Y'all know that. Y'all don't watch this shit numerous times. You see this shit happen to Johnny Carson, right? Y'all seen this shit happen to everybody. So what happened here? Okay? Trevor said to the judge, additionally, she has the ability to work and generate income to support herself and contribute to the financial needs of our children. It is unfair and unreasonable for her to rely solely on my financial contributions when she has the means to earn income independently. Then this nigga telling. This is telling. He's telling this to the judge. This nigga's a rat. Right? It was all good though. All good. You picked her. You chose her. Right? Trevor asked that the child support be modified due to Tristan living with him primarily. Bree has yet to respond. Okay? Now, he did the intelligent thing. Most of the fathers that was coming through the fatherhood program, taking my class, I would tell them the same thing. Yo, if it's getting rough, you got to go bust that legal hammer. You got to get up in them courts. Try to get it reduced. Try to get a reduction or something. But I'm just trying to figure out all those expenses. Like, you see what happens when people chase the bag? All of a sudden, you don't know how to live. All of a sudden, you don't know how to be frugal. All of a sudden, you in some shit that if anything pop off, you can't pay for it. Damn, homie, damn. Listen. Oh, my goodness. Shit is deep, y'all. I can't sit here and empathize with him. I can't. Because I'm trying to figure out, who is she? No, for real, man. Who is she at that point that when you walk down that aisle, you were so secure that this woman was the one that she was going to have your back? To now that you running around, you sound like you about to go to a shelter. That's what it sound like to me. That's what it sound like to me. Like your ass getting ready to go to a shelter. And that shit just crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling y'all, man. Nah, man. Nah. We not doing that. We not doing that. You know? Now, initially in the divorce, she was saying there was a lot going on. Okay? Saying there was a lot going on. In court, now get this, she accused him of showing up to her home unannounced and described multiple alleged incidents of abuse during their marriage. The judge believed it and granted a temporary restraining order against Trevor, and he denied the allegations. But she was on social media all dark around the eyes. I'm not calling them eye jammies, but definitely was looking wild. Face swollen, you know, trauma on, yeah. So we don't know. He denied it. She didn't push it that far. But while she is showing and proving this, she demanded $60,000 in monthly support. She recently asked the court to award her $23,000 per month in temporary child support and $36,001 per month in temporary spousal support. What kind of numbers is these, yo? No, seriously. that you come out of your mouth. And for whatever reason, now again, if there was abuse, if she was battered, if this was one of those situations that she absolutely had to get out of the union, I get it. But the number, like, where we coming at with these numbers? Knowing that at any given time, even if he has the endurance, even if he is healthy, by the time he was this age right here now, he was going to be out of the league anyway. Okay? Shanita Jones, much appreciation for funding the war effort. Do you understand me? He would have been out of there anyway. So what's up with these numbers? Like, who can sit there and say, you know what? Nah, I need 23 grand a month. What the fuck can you, what are we doing with that? No, serious. Can y'all help me out? What are we doing with $23,000 a month? I want y'all to picture that shit. That you sitting there and every month you can make it $23,000. And then you can't bubble that for life. This is what I'm trying to figure out, because a lot of these broads, they not up. They tricking. Listen, I know what they do. Don't get me wrong, Garcia. I know what they do. However, they're not getting that forever. These things that these courts, that these judges are allowing is absolutely insane. They know that these men not doing that forever. They know that there's a lot that's coming with that. Check this out. This is what she said. Bree says she expected Trevor to argue he had no income since leaving the NBA. She said this should not prevent her from obtaining a substantial monthly support payment. Bree argued that she should be able to maintain the lavish lifestyle she lived while they were married. This is the shit I'm talking about. A lavish lifestyle. Listen to what I'm saying. She ain't talking about basics and necessities. She talking about living lavish. Because you happen to give your ass to some NBA dude. So now you deserve to live lavishly your entire life. That shit is insane. It just is. And when he said he couldn't do it or he didn't have it, she suggested Trevor sell off assets if needed. Okay? This is what we talking about here. This is what we talking about here. Okay? Sell off your assets. If really? And what's disturbing is that so many of the girls, of the women, of the young women, of the mature women in this generation believe that she right and exact for that. That her musty ass box deserved $23,000 a month. For real. And again, I could care less about them. This ain't no, yo, We got to hold the brother down. Yo, we get the black man. Yo, this is far from that. Far from it. Because damn it, break them. Break them. Because how you can't get right. I wouldn't give a damn about that. I'm talking about us and people in general. How people put prices. How people could put a dollar amount on certain things. What are we doing? That anybody deserve that type of money? And then you're not doing anything? Son said he got the boy most of the time. This is what, and it baffles me, man. My mind, my head, I'm like, yo, this capitalism shit is wow. It's wow. That you could fix your mouth and go into a court and say, yeah, this is not working out. We're no longer together. But when he was up and he had me up and I was getting 2 Louis bags a month and shoes and La Perla drawers on my musty ass, no matter regardless of to whom or what, that I need that to be maintained. This is the bull. This is the shit that I'm talking like, where do we do that at? People are struggling. You got kids that's going hungry. And you got brothers like that talking about, I need to keep a lavish lifestyle. Bitch, you came from nothing and hopped on the right little pole, little trick. Had some seeds from him, and now you deserve 20 grand and you're getting it. He's getting it because he's asking for a reduction. That's wild to me, yo. That's wild. But to each his own. To each his own. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all gotta help me. I never seen nobody that I value to that degree. Nobody. Not when you're not even with them anymore. Do you understand that? But you still paying for it. You still keeping the box right. That's off. That's off. But this is the space that they're in. This is where they at with it. I just want y'all to understand that. Now listen, I don't know how long this has been going on. I couldn't tell you, but I've been noticing it at least for the past 6 months, that whenever I'm making an attempt to introduce athletics, especially basketball, into class, and I'm doing the thumbnails and I'm looking for images, I'm sick when I realize that once you put one of these athletes' name in the search engine, the only pictures that come up is with them in the sports team uniform with the league insignia somewhere. You got to literally put their name and then street clothes after. If you don't do it, these dudes are slaves. These dudes are slaves to the NBA, the association, the NFL, the league. You understand? Major League Baseball. They own these individuals. And you could test me out. Test it if you don't believe it. You put an athlete name in a search engine and see what happens. And then go to images and see what happens. You will not see them in street clothes. You will not see them in any. You have to be specific and put the athlete name in blue suit or some event he went to, or you just can't put a name because they're going to show you them in uniform for whatever team they play for currently or in the past, and the insignia on it, the trademark of said league. That shit is wild. That's wild to me. That you don't own your own being, but yet you are generating millions for them corporations. That shit is crazy. So now the corporation is looking like, damn, we gotta pay her this money. She ain't never played no ball, none of that. But she gonna live lavishly. That's wild. So Trevor Ariza, you's the dummy. Well, I ain't gonna say you're a dummy. You might have thought she was the one. And maybe you might have did what she said. It might have been a very toxic relationship. Either way, do you understand me? That money, nah, that's too much. That's too much. I can't see that. I can't see that. I can't see anybody worth that. 18,000. He's spending 18,000 on a mortgage. And then he gotta turn around and give her 20 grand. Plus 4. You ain't got to tell me. I feel it. I'm getting texts. They talking about the power blew out in the neighborhood. Yeah, and it's the wrong night for that. Wrong night for that. You know I don't like to be hot. Not at all. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, let's keep it moving. Yeah, over some box. Yeah, that's crazy. But again, we don't know her. We only know of her through him. Wife, the big wedding, you don't understand what I'm saying? And then these women sit back and because they were in some type of marriage, and I'm not talking about no long shit, because I'm talking about marriage. When you in a marriage, when you in a 15, 20, 25 years, y'all done been in a partnership. Y'all done seen each other at their worst. Y'all done did almost everything. And I'm telling you, even at that point, when you marry like that and you hear numbers like that, and you like, man, listen, we gonna figure this out. Nah, we ain't going through all that shit. Nah. We ain't about to mess this bag up over some bullshit. Yeah, I can't even do that. Can't. And I'm trying to figure out, what do they think about? Where you live, that you have to spend that much bread. I see wealthy people all up and down in Manhattan. Upper West Side, Upper East Side. I know for a damn fact they're not spending no $18,000 a month on no mortgage or no condo or none of that shit. All up and down them Felix Unger buildings and all that. They're not paying that. Shit. It's crazy. But that's them ballers for y'all. That's them women who mess with ballers, y'all. You wanting $6, $7, $8, $9,000 a month to take care of an infant or toddlers and shit. Like, what's the mindset when you have a baby or children and they 3 and 5 and shit like that, and they begin school, grade school. What the hell? You have them placed in, like, I'm trying to figure out what does a $9,000 a month child care bill look like for a 5-year-old? I'm trying to figure that out. The fuck you putting Lululemon in his goddamn pocket? Or Boo Boo or some old stupid shit? Like, it baffles the mind. When we had our baby shower for my daughter, people were, I guess women do whatever they do. It was some wildness going on. However, we end up having 2, being that the wife is an educator and is in a school. Certain people were invited to the baby shower that was at the house. The other half that wasn't invited, and because it was a surprise, like, nah, we can't do that. They want to have it too, so they had one in the house and one at the school. Okay? Everybody waiting for this bundle of joy to come through, so everybody rep. I bullshit you not. I have pictures from that old apartment that we were in. We did not shop for 2 years. Okay? Not a onesie, not diaper, pamper, nothing. For 2 years, the only thing we had to get was formula at a certain point. 2 years on for these baby showers. And we got some decent peoples. Some of the peoples is decent, but we ain't talking about no NBA shit. We not talking about no ballers to that degree. Okay? Shit was stacked up all in the living room. It took 2 years to break it down so I could see the floor. So you tell me, what is a woman doing with $8,000-$9,000 a month? Every month. For toddlers. Shit is crazy. Makes 0 sense. I'm not even gonna make it make sense. It doesn't. But that's where we at. So now this dude is broke. Broke. Not a podcast, not a YouTube channel, nothing. Retirement from the NBA, that shit is significantly dwindling down. He's 39 now. By the time he's 45, he gonna be ass out. Damn, son. Oh well. Funny shit is she not realizing though, once he's broke, she not getting none either. You dig what I'm saying? You think you gonna keep getting child support, spousal support? You think the government gonna keep giving that to you? No. When you break him, you out of here. Done. And now everybody back to square one. Now everybody back in the P's. Yeah, come on back. Yeah, come on back to the P's. You did? That's what we talking about. But anyway, next up, man. Next up. I've just felt horrible going through that. Okay? Now, I wanted to get on this the other night, but damn it, I was tired. Yeah, I was tired. I wasn't feeling well. Then the other night, I just really came back and tried to get on my feet and, do what we do. But as of this time, we do know that Cash Out has got a life sentence plus 70 years down there in Atlanta. Yeah. For all type of, S acts, all type of RICO charges and all that, right? But him, his cousin, and his mama. Now, his Mama Cash, confuses me, y'all. This woman in her 50s just got a 30-year bid. And her page, and I don't know if I told you this the other night, her page on Facebook doesn't match what she's been charged with at all. Wayne, what up, man? You understand me? When I went through her Facebook page, I saw her proficient. I saw her creativity. I heard how she articulated herself. I just seen so much. Then I had to look and see her info. She's born, she just had a born day, June 18th. And I'm like, damn, how did you get there? What part of you said, I'm going to help my son and him sell pussy and maintain that, even though we got this music thing going on? She just confused the shit out of me. I'm talking about very, very intellectual, I'm talking about very creative, doing the most. And then her gear. You understand? Very stylish. So I'm trying to figure out how you get 30 joints. Now, mind you, I don't know if that's a BBL. Wayne, much appreciation for funding the war effort. I don't know. It looks like a BBL. And it definitely looks like that she had breast augmentation. Okay? So that gives you sort of an idea where her head is mentally. You understand? In that space, and trying to be extra different and fashionable and setting their own pace. But where's the selling pussy piece come from? It just didn't match. When your mother and you're maternal and you're a nurturer and you can see other women and see them being abused and manipulated, and then you go get fly, you go wear your Dolce & Gabbana, you stylish, you got your tats, your hair is colored, or you doing everything. Like, when you look at the page, you're like, damn, okay, she could be an influencer without even the recognition of her son, without even that connection. How you end up getting 30 years? That shit is crazy. But again, same mentality that a baller wife got. Same mentality. I gotta be fly. Okay, even though many of them don't know what fly is, don't know, because Brie Anderson ain't no fly chick. Her style is straight up whack. Whack. She not no fly girl. She don't get jig. Shit she had on is straight up whack. So if she need 20,000 and 5,000 in spousal support and all this other, she ain't fly. But again, the mentality, get to the bag by all means. Not to invest, not to build up, but just to trick it off. To say you have it. That shit is a poisonous mindset that many of us have. We're not even going to front and act like others who would be in that position would do differently, because they wouldn't. Okay? I'm just saying, it didn't match. And it still doesn't. Now, we also learn that what's this little fat boy name? You know, the little pudgy dude, Sean Kingston. His mama was sentenced to 5 years with $1 million fine, $1 million restitution. 5 years for mama. And they kicking her ass out the country. She gonna have to fight to stay here after that bid. She's a little older. So, come on now. Come on now. That's bugged out. But I told y'all that was coming. I told y'all that was coming. When we kept seeing melanated women getting shot in the street, getting gunned down nationwide, I told y'all they was going to start going to jail in mass numbers. But when you do dumb shit, that's what happens. And she told the judge, I was only doing it to help my son in this industry. So you was scamming and lying and doing white collar criminal shit to help your son. Your son had hit records, global records, blowing. How you helping him? How? So we got these past middle-aged women going to jail. Peace, Ghost. What up? Okay? You understand me now? We got past middle age. Because now, look, I already told you, if life expectancy is 74, middle age, okay, is what? 36, 37 years old. So when your ass is 50, you way past middle age. So now you going to jail as a grown woman at 50, premenopausal and all that? Them gonna be some dry grippers when she come home. If they come home, if they make it out. Shit don't be worth it, y'all. Don't. I'm telling you, for me, how? How do y'all not be able to sustain yourself in that industry? Whatever industry you is, when y'all getting big bags a month, they getting big bags, y'all. Just like some of these YouTubers. My shit is suspect. I definitely not living off of this at all. Not my little numbers and my little likes and my little shares. No. But it's people, I'm telling you, that they get 10, 15 grand a month off this shit and don't help nobody at all. At all. Bullshit information at that. Clickbait type shit. But they are doing it. So when you talk about an NBA, Major League Baseball, NFL, actors, rappers who may go on tour and clear 20, 30 a month after expenses and all that, then get a little record deal, liquor deal, and all this other weird shit. And we still stuck as a nation, because this ain't new. The numbers may be a little bigger, but they was doing the same shit. Dr. J and them had sneaker deals and all that. And for that time, it was decent. Let's not play. They was getting deals and endorsements and all that, and our nation hasn't grown at all. At all. Out of all that, we have no hospital, we have no bank, we have no military, none of that shit. Just a bunch of niggers with bags. That's it. And a bunch of clothes. Closet full of clothes. Okay? Yeah. So them two mothers, man, I hope we don't have mothers like that in class. For real, for real. For real. Now, I gotta, because it's getting late. I know it's Friday, it's late. I know y'all not gonna be up with me. I gotta get through this class, because some of y'all did fry fish with me. And you got a touch of the itis. So I'm gonna just run through class right now, okay? Let's get to the Raekwon. I know that's what a lot of y'all here for. Y'all know my relationship with Wu. Certain members of the Wu. Ray was another one who I met. And initially, off the rip, had a very, very good acquaintance with him. Very good. Solid dude. Like, you know, certain people you meet, and, you know, it's a little bullshit with them, and it's a little, you know, sometimes the energy just don't mix, or sometimes they just a messed up individual, but that's your man's and a man. Not like that. Not at all. Ray's one of them individuals that you, off the rip, yo, that's people's, good dude. And not only did I meet him through UG, but I was reintroduced to him by Daba Chief, man. One big Duke Simmons out of Linden. One of good homie. Good little day one of mine. Big Duke, man. Good, solid dude. You know, stick up buddy. Good dude of mine. And find out that was his family member. So, you know, once you are introduced by multiple people, different lanes, you know, me and him was all right. You know, me and Ray was definitely in a real good space. So what I speak on is only from a perspective of being very official, right? It's by no means to shit on them, but truth is truth. Okay, truth is truth. And when I see Cap, and when I see a rollout, not Capadonna, when I see Cap, because this live was Cap, and the particular snippet of the live that everybody's running with that made it viral, that wasn't even the live, B. When Ray came on, because he doesn't come on live on IG, I saw the notification, I jumped right on it. Let me see what God talking about. Because he don't be live. And he was heated. However, the segment, the portion, the clip that everybody's playing that pushed the message to a different space was him saying that Nas's verse on his album was not throwing a dart at Jim Jones. That's what he said. And y'all ran with it, and all of a sudden that's been viral. It's been everywhere. Ray said this. Ray said that. This was on the album. That wasn't directed at Jim Jones. Nas Ben wrote the verse. That verse been there. And he called to redo it. And it could be true or it could be cap. It could be a rollout. It could be a lot of things. However, I don't give a damn about that. Because if Nas did this, Jim Jones, so what? However, in that piece, okay, Ray did say, I F with Jim Jones. So, again, I don't know where y'all think it's cool to say that. I don't. I wouldn't care if I rock with a dude for 20, 30 years. The minute you say you kissed your mama in your mouth and your mama co-signed it, nah, I don't F with you at all. Duke, you weird. So, I don't know why he felt the need to do that and to say that that piece, that 16 wasn't a diss. Okay? But my concern in the live had more to do with him saying that young MCs, young rappers, young people need to respect the older rappers who've been there. Respect the rappers who paved the way. That the rappers, and this is a consistent statement, rappers, they don't get the same treatment as Rolling Stones. They don't get the same treatment, as rock dudes. Okay? Y'all need to start respecting them old dudes that's still putting out songs, that's still doing this and that. When you see them, salute them. And I'm saying, hold up. Like I told y'all before, I don't give a damn how long a dude been here. I don't care what work he put in previously. I don't. And these kids shouldn't. The fuck out of it. We don't, nah. Just because you old, just because I got a certain age and number, you supposed to respect me? God damn all that shit and OG shit. If I'm coming around looking flabby and sick and misrepresenting, I'm coming out. Every time you see a picture and shit, you see the 1992 version of the rapper, of the MC. But when you see him in person, they looking wow. Kids don't respect that. They don't have to respect that shit. You looking crazy. And them rockers don't do that. They don't do that. Ozzy just died. Ozzy was Ozzy in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s, in the 2000s. The same Ozzy. Them stupid ass rings, his t-shirt, he looked like the representation of himself. You see these rap dudes, they looking crazy. You're not going to tell the kids that. Respect him because of what? Because he made some songs and he bust some raps? Get that shit out of here. Nah, kids ain't got to respect that shit. No. Nah. We not doing that. We not doing that. They ain't got to respect you. Get your shit together. Now again, not talking about Wu. We're not talking about all the others who do it. Because listen, all day, I see some of these dudes from the 90s, y'all don't even know how old they are. Y'all don't know how old they are. They looking right. Hip-hop has preserved them. They doing their thing. You see them on stage, they doing. You get on that stage and your ass looking stupid, okay? These kids don't have to pay you no mind. These kids can disrespect you. Get your bum ass off the stage. Get up out of here. You put some garbage ass music together and service that shit to the people. Get the hell out of here. Ain't nobody gotta rock with nobody just because. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's the wrong message to get to kids. You're not doing that. Just because shit. You put out some shit and it's bullshit is bullshit. Will Smith put out some bullshit. The kids are supposed to respect that. His ass is looking wild. The kids are supposed to respect that? No. Sadat X put out some shit. He looked like Sadat. Same mannerisms. His bars is up lyrically. He not looking wild and corny. Kids can respect that. His man Lorenzo looked like shit. Run around with old face and talk stupid. The kids are supposed to respect that? No, I'm asking you, Ray. Are the kids supposed to respect Lorenzo when he coming out on stage looking like he weighed 80 pounds? Shit all little chest sunk in and he running around talking stupid. The kids supposed to respect that because he old, because he brand Nubian? No. It don't work like that. Don't work like that. Fuck out of here. Don't work like that for them as fans, and it definitely would never work like that for me. For somebody who's seen these dudes when they first came out, through their entire career, and now. They come around looking stupid. Get your ass out of here. They might get punched in the fucking temple. Straight up. You ain't got no time for that bullshit. Cause he old, cause he been here. Get that shit out of here. Hip-hop is the last place y'all gonna do that. Respect your elders shit. That don't fly. Not in hip-hop. Your bars ain't up, and you looking stupid, disrespect him. Cause that's the same shit. That's what hip-hop was. You come in the gym, you come in the park, your bars ain't up, and your goddamn 69ers is twisted, they dissing you. You getting up out of here. Beat it. So now why is it changed? Because y'all got empathy for these broke-ass dudes who played the game wrong? The fuck? Nah, we're not doing that. That's the wrong message to get at kids. Wrong message. Rock dudes look like that because they stay in their element. That's who they are. T-shirt wearing dudes, funny rings, playing their goddamn guitar. Hip-hop wasn't that. Hip-hop began to have a different element. Dudes was staying dipped. Dudes was running around. Dudes was staying young and firm. So you got to maintain that for what it is. All that flabby and fat shit and all that with a dude. Nah, we not playing that. No. But that's the part, and he didn't keep the live up, as they do. They don't keep their lives up because, again, they think people going to forget. They think other people are not listening. I heard them. I'm making my business to hear everybody's look because I have to teach. I got to educate. So I heard him ranting, going hard. That was the main part. He was going hard. Y'all need to respect that. Somebody put their blood, sweat, and tears in and do an album and do this, give shows, and they older. Yo, respect that. No, son, no. We're not respecting that. Your man not coming on stage looking like he ain't had no fresh one and his goddamn, he got on some Wallows or some British Walkers looking wild. Fuck out of here. We not doing that. We're not doing that. And that's just how they be coming around. Y'all coming to rock the bells and they looking weird and stupid. And the kid's supposed to give them props for that? Acknowledge that? Tolerate that bullshit? Hell no. Hell no. Not doing that. Nope. 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 Sorry, Ray. Nah. Tell them old dudes to get their shit together before they come out in public. But, like I said, I believe, again, that it's part of the rollout for the album because he's giving interviews all over the place. He's moving in that space, a space where you rarely see him at. You rarely see Ray as vocal and doing all the press runs and all that. So here go what else he said that he's been consistent with. I seen, who was he with? He was with Ocho Cinco and what's his name? Ms. Netta. Yeah, he was with them. Again, here go the context of what he's speaking on as far as hip-hop is concerned. And I keep telling y'all about that. Y'all got to watch that, right? This is what he said. I think this one is to Rolling Stone. Hip-hop is not only just skills and good production and art, but it's supposed to make you feel a certain way. A lot of times, you got all this other stuff sterilized inside of it that makes it not feel authenticated. It's about if you're popular. The bottom line, I just wanted to stay true to the culture. I just feel like hip-hop ain't authentic no more, you know? And I keep telling y'all, hip-hop is very authentic. I'm telling y'all, I hear new hip-hop music on a daily. Okay? But, again, where people take it out of context and think that because there's a problem with commercial rap and the commercialization of hip-hop, that the entire space, that the entire culture is a mess. And it's not true. When you center on the music, on the commercial aspect of that, yeah, that's problematic. That's not hip-hop, like he said. Ray also said that a couple of times. We have to stop calling these things, these elements that are not hip-hop, hip-hop. And it's not us calling it that. It ain't us. That's y'all in the industry. That's y'all allowing them execs to call it hip-hop. I've been saying this a long time. Y'all allow them old phase, the bankers and the bagel meisters to call this shit hip-hop. The commercial rap aspect. Y'all did that, not us, not the fans. We didn't do that. The Post Malones, the G-Eazys, and all that little weird shit, the little Nas X's and the Vanilla Ice and all that shit y'all was calling hip-hop and allowing the Grammys and all these other things to put it in that category. Y'all did that. The people who signed contracts and played in the industry did that. That wasn't us. Y'all did that. Y'all turn y'all head to that shit and allow it to rock. It wasn't us. Right? And here go another question and answer. Can you speak on that a little more? What aspects of hip-hop are being punctured right now? Here go what he said. This is Raekwon. It's not the same anymore. A lot of things are sounding alike. People are emulating each other, doing whatever makes sense according to their popularity. And you have these labels that are so much in power, they could change the dynamics of what hip hop really is, you know. Rap music is rap music, but hip hop is something that to me always had its own flagship. True. Rap is something I feel like anybody can do. You can learn overnight to do it, but that doesn't make you authentic. That just shows you have the talent and ability to create something. But a lot of times, things that everybody feel are hip hop is not hip hop, it's rap. I just think it's a separation gap here. Rap to me sounds like you're wrapping something up. I get it, but I just think that it's a little bit too much to the left when people are still trying to figure out what is really hip hop. And that's true. But y'all did that. When y'all signed them contracts, y'all did that. Fans didn't do it. Fans have zero control over that. The fans just be happy for y'all. For the videos and the video budgets. You understand? For the radio play, for all that shit that we couldn't have in the late 70s and early to mid 80s. Y'all started getting that shit in the mid 90s and 2000s. And yeah, we like, yeah, go ahead. Y'all the ones who sold it out. Y'all the ones who wasn't punching these commercial ass rappers in the face every time they misrepresented hip hop. Y'all did shows with them. Y'all went on tours with them. And now y'all buddy and chummy with all of them. Y'all did that. The fans didn't do that. We don't call that shit hip hop. The fans know. There's no graffiti. There's no breaking or b-boying, none of that. None of the other elements. No scratches in the music, nothing. That's the commercial rap. But like I tell y'all, every day, it's hip hop. Music. I see spurts of the graffiti now on the streets, right? Zero b-boy, zero breaking. I don't see none of that. Dance element, none of that. Okay, that's not there. So in that, but neither are the conditions that birthed hip hop. So without the specific conditions still ongoing, the essence of hip hop is going to shift and change. Because we're not in those conditions no more to that degree. Dudes ain't still plucking cereal or roaches out the cereal box and all that shit. And the crackheads ain't dominating the streets and all that. Right? Those dire, harsh conditions, they're not there. So, of course, we're not going that energy. Everything, y'all in the hip hop, y'all there. Y'all the ones who got resources. Y'all get checks every month. If you want to reestablish that energy, you got to come back to the streets. You got to come do your mixtapes and all that shit. Whatever technology you're going to use nowadays to get that energy back. Y'all control that. We don't. We don't have access to the commercial rappers. We don't. Okay? But I hear authentic hip hop. Music. You the one that said you cool with Guillermo. You, Raekwon, you said you cool with Guillermo. You said you F with him. That's your man. You and Guillermo. Guillermo wasn't out. Guillermo was not out when you and Nas was making music together. I can guarantee you that. Ain't nobody know nothing about no Guillermo. I was there. Let's not play, Ray. I've been there since Meth first Mazda Millennia. Coming off the lot. Okay? Since Protect Your Neck first hit. Stretching Bob. I've been there. Was no Guillermo. We ain't nobody thinking nothing about no damn Harlem. Wasn't no Guillermo in the sights. Now all of a sudden y'all cool. That's all right if that's what you want to say. But I don't remember Guillermo being in y'all for. I know Pop and Lils was there. If we wanted to, you know, get real about it, where's Pop? Where's PLO? Pop and Lils was there. Not no Jim Jones. That's real talk. So if Nas did throw a dart, if the fans thought it was a dart, let it be a dart. Holding down Guillermo for he kissed his mother in the mouth. We ain't rocking with that. For real. Oh, Guillermo, whatever the fuck his name is. We not jacking that. We not studying that. Between that and the respect the elders. Respect. Come on, man. We not doing that. Listen, man, Special Ed got a damn, what he got? He an honorary somebody. What is he? The fraternity. We doing that with all of the information that we know about that stuff. The hazing, the this, the that. Okay, he don't have control over who gives him an honorary membership. Right? They gave it to Special Ed. And Special Ed, man, is special. Youngest in charge, sharp. Exposed Grippergate and the foulness of the contracts as a kid. We talking about somebody who was 18 and took him to war. Nice with it. Special Ed run was decent. But come on, son. Come on. You not coming around the youngins, you looking like goddamn Charles Rangle in them. I seen the picture. Kids not supposed to respect that. We not gonna make them do that. He all tight and shit. I'm like, yo, who that? That's Special Ed. Why he looking like a Thurgood Marshall and shit? He all puffed up and thick. Come on now. Nah, we're not doing that. Looking like Adam Clayton Powell Jr. It's 2025, Ed. What you looking like that for? Kids supposed to respect that? They don't even take pictures like that no more. He looking like Charles Rangle in them. Come on, man. Y'all know him, right? How the youngins gonna connect to that? They don't even teach that. They trying to get that out of their textbooks. They don't want to see nobody black, no black history in the textbooks. And you going to take a picture and you looking like Charles Rangle in them and Adam Clay. Nigga, them is politicians from the 60s. The fuck Special Ed looking like them for? Huh? Special Ed is a kid. I mean, to me, I'm saying when he came out, yeah, I'm sure he got some age, but he nice. Hip hop, nice. And they tried to get rid of him. You know what it's like to go from 91 192-ish, and nobody see you again till 95, and then he came out with the Crooklyn Dodgers. When you see that, boom, the video, you like this, oh shit, that's special ed? Come on. Nice. Take nothing away from nice. But you don't take no picture like that. You don't be running around looking like that. Nah, he wasn't bad, more on Drink Champs. That's what I'm saying. But you get around them funny stuff, you fraternity this and tight, and he does excellent work with the kids. This dude been doing nonprofits with the kids for decades, doing his thing. But you can't be so hip-hop and then forget it, and now you commercial rap. I don't want to see no special ed looking like Charles Rangel. What is that? What is that? Got on that blue shit, he tight. That shit he looked like Thurgood Marshall on them with glasses and all that. Come on, nah, we not doing that. Kids not gonna respect that. No, they not. No, they not. So when they start representing themselves as the hip-hop that we know that they are, then you can do that. Then the kids gonna respect that. They got to. But it's not just because of your age. Nah, we not doing that. We not doing that. All right? So stop ranting like that, Raekwon, Chef. Don't do that. Don't rant like that. All right? Don't do it. Now, before we get up out of here, because we got, damn, it's 120. Who's still in the building at 120? Huh? Who's still in here? Somebody give me some purple hearts if y'all still up in here. My sniping all on. On this, what we gonna call this, y'all? Shrimp Saturday? Because Fish Friday, y'all missed that. Frankie still, East New York is still here. Hood Center highlights, that's what I'm talking about. Who said I am? Hold on, who's that? Grandmaster? Your ass just got here. About to get a 55. What the hell you talking about? Rashard Lewis, Daryl still here, GB, Versace Broccoli. Okay, y'all up in here. Andrea, y'all up in here. Okay. Jean, yeah, y'all still here. Ghost, okay, y'all still up in here. But this is specific. Now, men, ooh, Tasha Peters done creeped up in here, peeking and shit. Don't act like that, girl. Let it be known you up in the building. Don't be peeking and stuff. Denmark. You 55, Denmark. Coming up in here. God damn it. It's only 10:20 on the West Coast. I hear that, Special K. So y'all loving it. But this is specifically because I keep telling my queen comrades, y'all gotta be on point. It's all good. 55. Y'all here trying to creep and hide and shit. Raise y'all damn hands when y'all come to class. The hell's the matter with y'all? Creeping and shit. Now, y'all queen comrades, I think I'll be telling y'all to stay safe and keep it safe. Okay? All right? Fat in the book? Yeah. Y'all sneaky. I don't know what the hell y'all be doing in the bed watching me, but y'all don't raise y'all hands. What y'all doing? Come to class, let it be known I'm here. Y'all be in the bed. Leave yourself alone when y'all come to class. All right? Now let's get to it so we can close out. All right? I tell y'all to be safe. Wherever y'all at in this country or in this world, be safe. You got a lot of weirdos running around. Okay? Now, they're weird because they handle themselves like this in public. Junior. What up, Junior Saint? What's good? Much appreciation for funding that war effort. Now, okay? This shit is serious now. Okay, it's getting crazy. So all my men, comrades, troopers, y'all got daughters. And y'all got nieces and little cousins. And y'all got sisters. Y'all gotta watch these weird, strange dudes running around the town. Let's get to it. A man who has been arrested multiple times for sniffing women's rear ends while in public was arrested again this week for the same crime. Gripper sniffer. God damn it, I thought I heard and seen it all. Karim Crowder, 38, was arrested Tuesday by officers from the Burbank Police Department at the Walmart located in the Empire Center Shopping Center on Victory Place. This motherfucker got his nose in women's grippers. And maybe, like I said, maybe only because he got caught with the women. He might be running around sniffing man gripper too. Okay, because weird is weird. Anyway, let's continue. Police had originally responded to the nearby Nordstrom rack in the same shopping center for a report of a suspicious man loitering in the women's department. Okay? When officers arrived on the scene, they were informed that the suspect had already left the department store, but he was located a short while later at the Walmart across the parking lot. Okay? Okay? Officers used the store security camera system to follow the man as he moved around various departments and then observed him following a female customer into the women's department. When officers arrived and observed the man as he crouched behind the woman and engaged in lewd behavior by inappropriately sniffing her buttocks. God damn it, man. Dudes is in the town sniffing ass. Like, come on, son. Come on. Now, I've seen a lot of weird shit. I've seen a lot of weird shit on Twitter. I've seen a lot of shit on Xvids and different sites. I've seen fart videos. I've seen all type of shit that you laugh at. And, oh, shit, yo, that's funny. Yo, they wowing and shit. Like, yo, dude is really letting a woman pass gas in his face and all that. Yeah, you see some wild shit on Twitter and all that. However, they got a specific language for that kink and all that. You know, you out in the street running up on randoms? What is you sniffing for, Paul? Like, for real, like, come on, man. Come on now. What are you doing? Women on escalators, they running around. You all on your knees in the store and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's good? Check this out. Police confirmed the man had eventually detained him. Police confronted the man and eventually detained him. It was later revealed that he was Khalees Crowder, a resident of Glendale and a registered S offender. Crowder is currently on active parole and has a documented history of similar arrests for similar crimes. This man is a notorious dastardly ass sniffer. Like, how are you in the street? Notorious dastardly criminal record. Here we go. He made national headlines in October 2023 for committing the same act on a woman at a Barnes & Noble store in Burbank, which was caught on video and led to a viral TikTok post. He was also identified as a suspect in several prowling crimes, and he was arrested that same month on allegations that he was peeping into the occupied home of a family in Glendale. He was eventually released from custody for those crimes due to a jail overcrowding issue, but was rearrested after he failed to register with local police. So he know what he doing because he ain't trying to sign up as a sex offender. Right? No, he wasn't doing that. He wasn't trying to be on the registry. Okay? Serious business with this dude. However, here we go. The wife of former Los Angeles Lakers forward Robert Horry also accused Khalees of stalking their teenage daughter more than a decade ago. He needs to be put away for good, Candace Horry wrote on social media. Crowder also has a lengthy criminal record that includes convictions for burglary, robbery, and indecent exposure. He was also suspected of additional prowling crimes in Glendale. He's currently in police custody. Damn it, good. As he awaits charges for loitering with intent to commit a crime. His bail was set at $100,000 and he's expected back in court on August 1st. You can't make this up. Then you got dudes running around the town sniffing ass. Like what part of the game is that? For real, help me out. That you just running around sniffing random ass in malls. In the mall. And from what I know, from some of them bathrooms, that they tell me the women's bathroom in the malls be a mess. Wherever you find women's bathroom be toe up. Like, just, you can't, my daughter be telling me they can't even use it. That's how much of a mess some of these women be, just nasty. And you running around sniffing ass, son? Like, for real. He in jail now. You gonna sniff a lot of ass when dudes find out that that's what type of time you on. Yeah. You about to do a stretch. Yeah, Ben Fleece and them got them boys up in there waiting for you. You want to sniff ass, huh? Oh, man. Boy, I tell you. Yeah, when they find out on the big yard that that's what you in jail for, that you so notorious that you done caught a bid, that you getting ready to catch a bid, because you want to put your nose in somebody behind, yeah, they going to have fun with you in jail, boy. You going to sniff a lot of ass. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Yeah. They don't like you in jail. They going to keep giving you a box of cookies. Yeah. Butter cookies for butter nose. Come on, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, man. They wildin'. We got the feet dude in the Bronx. We got this dude here sniffing ass in the street. Stranger ass. Stranger things. Yo, between him and this new dude that they just caught on a train in New York City, this is what dudes is doing now, pulling out they jump off on a train. News is being nice, talking about exposing yourself. You would have got your ass beat. Straight up. Straight up in them Brooklyn streets. You running around on the train, bullshitting, pulling out your whacker. Yeah. It's wild in the town, ladies. I'm telling y'all better get some self-defense, get a box cutter, get some mace, keep that shit on because you'll never know when somebody's sniffing your ass. You don't know that, ladies. Y'all don't know. And y'all, in the summertime, it's hot. Y'all wearing them summer dresses or these little bull shorts and it's just wild. When you living in certain areas, you see a whole lot of shit. Like I said, I see all shit. These women be acting crazy in the summertime as far as they attire. I'm telling you. Y'all keep going outside with when them Crocs and shit. Wearing Crocs with socks or no socks at all, little ass tennis skirts or these little summer dresses. Yeah, somebody might sniff your ass and you keep playing. Keep playing. Keep playing. And I don't know what's the matter with him. He must ain't sniffed the right tail. Cause god damn it. You sniff some shit you want to, you be, ooh, wee. Like, yo, hold up. This is what you doing, sir? And he got a family. He has a family, so you can't come to the family function after that. You done made the news. I know you can't be around your family. Your grandmoms and all of them, they go, boy, what's wrong with you? Like, you can't come to the cookout. None of them. They don't want you. That boy is on the news for what? What? Looking at his parents like, damn, y'all done raised that? This motherfucker, y'all done raised a hound dog. He just sniffing ass. Like, come on, yo. But y'all ladies, I'm telling y'all, this is how I get. This is what society has driven them to. Now he gonna sniff the wrong BBL and get hit with some of that scar tissue ass. Ooh, wee. Woo. Oh man, whoa, yeah. 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 But ladies, all seriousness, be safe. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You don't know what's going on. They got, yo, they got son on his knees on camera. Like, so how you? I can see if you got caught boosting. I can see if you was in a pocket jostling, trying to get in there, get the wallet and shit, get the credit cards. I can see you doing all them little stupid petty crimes. You on the news for sniffing ass, stranger ass. Like, yo, this world is wild right about now, man. And I be telling y'all gotta stay safe. Y'all gotta stay safe. Cause when nigga sniff your ass, there's no telling to what degree of depravity he got in store for you. Alright? Crazy. Huh? Yeah, he a wild onion. Yeah, he a wild onion. How do you even get like that? How does your kink take over you like that? Damn, y'all, it's 1:40. Man, I'm going to bed. Y'all got me talking about sniffing ass and dude pulling out his thing on the train and these weirdos. Yeah, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. It's 1:40. I didn't know it was this late. The hell's going on around here? Just like last Fish Friday, it was light too. Shit. Nah, I'm out of here. Let me get my shit together. Let me get my notes together so I could tag the video and hopefully get monetized and shit. Let me get my notes together. I gotta go. It's 1:40. Shit, I'm bugging out, man. I'm bugging out. And I ain't 100%. Y'all got me up here like I'm feeling good or something. All right, I hear you. One more hour. Shit, what my man said? Shit, you lying to me? Nah, y'all gonna unhand me? Don't touch me. Yeah, another hour. Shit, I ain't even got no more in my cup. Not a drop, and I don't have no water back here. I forgot my water. Y'all talking about all nighters shit. All right. Oh, yeah, all right. Shit. Not tonight. Not tonight. I gotta take it down. But, again, be safe, Queen Comrades. I'm telling you. And check these dudes' mentality thoroughly when y'all speak to them. I keep telling y'all, man, this ain't the same. You got weird people now. On phones, on the internet. Yeah, remember back in the day, just anybody couldn't get cable. Like, we couldn't even get cable TV. It wasn't in all the areas, and if it was in your area, you probably couldn't afford it. Now you got these crazy nut jobs with phones. Everybody got a phone. Everybody got access to the internet. So y'all got these crazy dudes that's running around sniffing tail in the street. He might put on a little tie, run up on you. You don't even know him. Never seen him. He the dude from the news, though. You got him in your house. You feeding this motherfucker turkey wings and all that. He in the street sniffing ass as soon as he leave your crib. Like, I'm telling you, ladies, be careful. Be careful. Bring home butt sniffing boy. You don't even know because you don't watch the news. He done sniffed all up in your tail. So, nah, we not doing that. Be careful in them streets. I'm telling y'all right now. Be careful in them streets. It get real like that. I'm telling you, because y'all ladies be doing a lot of shit. Y'all go celibate. Y'all, oh, I got to get my chakras right. I got to do this. I got to re-energize. And you ain't been in the streets in a minute. And you marinating. That little special space start to throbbing, and y'all get outside and y'all run right into one of these weirdos. Y'all done had a whole relationship and y'all done got close. You only been with each other about 3 weeks and 5 days. I know how I get. That's why I tell y'all stop marinating like that. Y'all be good to yourself and water that earth. The earth need to get water. You sitting there marinating, you playing. And you don't know. You see somebody dressed up nice, look like he handling his business. You ain't even watched the news. You don't even know that butt sniffing boy. You done brought him home. You done fed him. Yeah. Straight weirdo. You finally catch the news. You look at the news. You looking over to him. You look at the news. You done brought this dude home. He done sniffed all type of ass. He done sniffed bus driver ass. He done sniffed parking lot lady ass. He done sniffed mall ass. He done been in Pathmark and sniffed produce ass. All over by the meat. He done sniffed meat ass. Y'all brought him home. Y'all brought him home. Okay? He in the bread aisle sniffing bread ass. He over by the aluminum foil sniffing wax paper ass. Y'all brought him home. Y'all brought him home. Weirdo. So I'm telling you, watch yourself, all right? Yeah. And on that note, as always, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Okay? Believe in my belief in you. You're stronger than that. You're better than that. Keep your mind balanced. Don't let the conditions of our oppression have you in some weird space. Because you too could be the owner of a butt-sniffing boy. You too, sirs, can lose your mind and find yourself on your knees in the mall. Before you know it, somebody done brought it up in class. Yo, Bliz, you remember that brother used to be in the chat? Yeah, what happened? Boy, he was on the news. He was sniffing tail. What the hell happened? He was a good brother, too. Caught him sniffing butt. Damn, son. Ooh-wee. Okay? So if you wanted to hear, make sure you get your sessions in. Anger management will keep you from off of the floor. Will keep you off your knees trying to sniff between somebody's cheese. Get your sessions in. Don't wig out. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Buns and roses, all that. Yeah. Yeah. Booty bread. Listen. I heard a lot of not me's before. Not me, yo. Not me. Yeah. The same shit Umar said. Now look at him. Now look at what he doing tonight. All of a sudden now somebody done got in his account. Yo, they closed my account. My account froze. Yeah, nigga, you about to go to jail. Yeah. You and butt sniffing boy. You about to go to jail. Okay? So let's get that out. I'm telling y'all tonight at 1:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Dr. Umar Jermaine Suki Man is getting ready to go to jail. When they freeze your accounts and get that money, they coming to slap them cuffs on you. I wouldn't be surprised if Dr. Umar taught that man how to sniff butt. Yeah, man. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. So yeah, we out, y'all. Again, don't believe in me, believe in my belief in you. All my truckers, get to your destination safe. All my people, make sure your paperwork good. We don't rat around here. Paperwork is good. Any yard. Classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding me down as y'all always do. West Coast, y'all ain't slick. God damn it, I'm going to bed. I ain't gonna be up with y'all. Y'all out there cooking chicken in the yard and shit. Y'all ain't getting no damn fish Friday. Nah, West Coast don't be on it like that. They eat pork ribs any time of the goddamn day and night. Somebody probably barbecuing right now on the West Coast. Damn it. You better be throwing some salmon on the grill. Okay? Bluefish or something. Don't be out there acting like a Bill Power West Coast. Don't be out there acting like a destroyer of refinement. Get some refinement with yourselves, West Coast. Don't do that. All right? Yeah, marinated salmon. Delicious. Yeah. Okay? So I'll see y'all when I see y'all. That's what we going to do. All right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, homie gonna get his gripper sniffed too. That's what they gonna do. They gonna show him how to do it. I just better not catch none of y'all out there. Don't do it. Don't do it. At least not on social media. Whatever y'all do in the comfort and confines of your own home, have at it. All that in the street shit, nah, son. You gonna run into a bad decision. Ooh, wee. Mm-mm-mm. All right, y'all. 55 gang. Get y'all grades up.